But for
So
me,
sometimes you're gonna lose. Sometimes young people on a whole is like you need.
Why are you always eating? Hey guys, it's your girl Natalya Spencer, and this is
food in my mouth. Sorry. You could have just said my name, Janice. Jesus.
and this is
Trish.
all right. So today we are going to, by the topic, we are going to share our experiences with you. I'm going to ask the girls a few questions to empower some persons who may be going through these situations, something similar, and give some advice. Are you guys ready? Basically, I decided to do this video because somebody commented that they want to know how I went through my bad days, and these are the persons I go through my days with. One of the persons, she's not, two of them are not here, but these are the persons I go through those phases with. I go through the phase with them, and we're going to share our experiences. I'm going to ask them some questions, they're going to answer, and we'll go from there.
Not answer to.
May I answer, man?
Look, one time I say, I saw me just stop eat because I just have
Guys, say, I know you haven't seen this trio in a while. Did you miss us? Did you? A lot of persons ask for Trish. I don't know what was John. But you guys wanted the trio, and I did switch up my channel a bit. I'm not doing challenges like that anymore. But I'm trying to incorporate them anyhow. All right, so in this time of social media, do you air everything online, good or bad? What is your view on this? How do you say you're going through a bad day? Everybody on social media know, or you're going through a good day? Do they know?
Not really. I just keep good news to myself. If it's something bad, then I just don't post
I feel like you have a tendency to always be posting quotes, and
yeah, but
it doesn't necessarily mean something is happening in your life, right?
right.
Yes.
Either taken quotes, married quotes, love quotes, sad quotes, broken quotes, it doesn't matter. As long as I agree with it, then I'm gonna post it.
But what if you're having like a really bad day, or somebody online piss you off and you know they're going to see the post? Are you going to post? Be truthful. Do you post shade?
I'll throw a little shade, but then I'll take it down and I'll just go back.
As once the person sees it, take it down.
No, I'll take it
she
down
always make it
before.
stay. But the thing with Trish, you have to be really close to her for no
Yeah,
that yeah,
that's
she really,
shade.
It's shade, and she actually go through something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
Me, no, me hardly post. So good or bad, I don't post.
And actually, I think I'm the person who actually pulled that social media part out of Janice, because Janice was never a social media person. When we had Facebook, she really went on Facebook, Instagram come in. I mean, she kind of snap a lot. I think she used more of Snapchat, and it's because you have closer persons there, right? You have closer persons on Snap. But if you're having a bad day, do you post that on Snapchat? Do people?
No.
All right. For me, I am trying to get more personal on my social media, so persons can see different levels to me, because I've heard that people see me afraid to talk to me, but I'm not that person. It's just that I'm so structured. My posts are mainly pre-planned. Everything pre-planned, or it's like orchestrated. So if I'm doing shots with my friends, it's orchestrated, and if I'm having a bad day or a good day, it doesn't matter. If I see something I post I really like, just like Trisha, I'll post that. I really don't like posting. Some people come online and cry, or them say, oh, I'm single now, or this. Whether I'm single, yes or no, I'm going to post stuff like that. So, give persons like a little laugh, I enjoy going on TikTok now and reposting the things I see over there, whether it relates to me, my friends, we get the joke, but people out there, you don't get the joke. But that's basically how I use social media. I feel like when you're going through something in your life, I mean, everybody deal with things different. If you want to post online and get reassurance on persons online, that's it for you. I don't do that. As I said, everything is pre-planned, which I'm trying to switch that around now. How do you get over a breakup? And with this, so Janice, you can start first because Trish started first. But how do you get over a breakup and give somebody and advise them how they can get over a breakup? What advice would you give?
Oh, this is a tough one.
It's getting hot in here.
Well, for me, well, my friends will know, like, I will maybe cry like for a day or two. And then what I do after that is that I try to focus on myself. In every relationship, even though yes, you care for the person, yes, you love the person, always, at all times, put yourself first. Always have yourself as number one priority. So even if that person leaves, yes, it's going to hurt, but at the end of the day, you're not going to leave yourself, so you still have you. So just try to focus on you, and everything else will just fall into place over time. That's what I do.
Guys, P.S. out of this friendship, Janice is the more savage one, I should say. Yes, I was just saying that out of the three of us, Janice is the most savage. Yeah, she's the most savage. I want to make sure I'm grammatically correct so nobody don't blame me. But that's just her personality, and then I fall in line with her. So basically, I do get emotional if I really am involved with you. I do get emotional. So I'll cry. My last breakup, Janice, I cried too much, and she drew me one side like some weeks after. I be like, they say last week for cry.
It's too much, man.
But that breakup like really did hit me hard. So I cried, but only they would know I cry, because I would go out. I still would post my regular posts. It's like my life don't stop, and that's what I like about myself. And that's my advice to persons: when you fall in love, don't let that person absorb you, or you're so intertwined with them. Still keep a bit of you for you. Still keep your life on track, because if you guys break up, you don't want to feel like you don't know who you are without this person. So I'm always on the go, working, doing my content, all of that. So that saved me. Anytime I have a breakup, it's just work. Like, I'm so focused. Just like now, I'm really, really focused. And so, yeah. Trish, your turn. How do you?
I walk. I cry a lot. I may seem very aggressive, but I'm a softie on the inside. I cry a lot.
Yeah, we feel the breakup more.
We feel the breakup.
We share breakup with,
yes.
Like, we get cussed out.
And I will walk. I shut down sometimes, depending on the situation.
And she writes. She's a poet.
Yes, I love to put my feelings down in a book or on paper. It doesn't matter, but.
But what advice do you give to persons who are falling in love, and how?
Don't do it.
I should say, alright, for me, I just think everybody should just go with their guts, their hearts. That's me. I'm like a mushy person.
She's the one that she believes in love, and she wears her heart on her shoulder. So.
And in my face. Yeah.
Which is a good and a bad thing.
Yes.
Another.
But all you have to do is just follow your heart. If you know that you don't feel right or it's not right, don't push it.
But sometimes we know things are right, and because we have follow our heart, we still go out there and just be a yam.
How much you can take. A person can take so much, but no more. I
mean, just like me, I pushed, but I knew when enough was enough. and you have to know when to walk away. But as I said before, when you're in the relationship, just keep a part of you. You know, if you and the person have date nights and X nights,
make yourself-
you separate that and still have a life with your friends, still have your social life, still have
Make
everything,
yourself
because
number one priority.
yes, make yourself the number one priority.
Another thing that I do to get over my breakups, I focus on the hurt. So sometimes you go through your breakups, you try to remember the
Good times, yeah.
Me block all of that out. I'm a focus on the hurt. So me I say, so this situation really
You're better off.
not for me. Because trust me, when you remember the good times, it will fool you, and it will fool you. And
You want to go back.
and you want to go back. Just focus on the hurt, and after a time, eventually you will start to hate the person.
Okay, they will hate, but not for me. I guess.
I don't hate. I keep you at a distance.
For
Me
me,
hate.
I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing of having a big heart. It's like you want to forgive the person, but you want to hate the person, but you just can't, because you always see the upside to everything. But
Yeah.
I guess everybody deals with it.
Then
Fish out there, port her heart, so I'm back.
all right, so my next question is, how did you move on from the person you had a child with? This question is for my friends, because what I notice now, you have a lot of young mothers out there that don't feel like they can do it, and I've seen my friends, they have been doing it. So how do you separate that line between you guys? How do you deal with this emotionally, seeing that person say move on, live their life, and you're the one having, you have the child beside you, as well as how do you make sure you put the child first and let your feelings stay in the back? Say, I hate that boy, but if him call me for the child, I'm going to do what I have to do. Trish, you go.
Well, for me, oh boy,
And P.S., we're not trying to badmouth anybody. These are just their experiences from their point of view. I mean, so yeah.
alright, for me, I'd learned things the hard way, because when I found out when I was pregnant, then it's like everything hit me at once. It's like I just had to let go. I wised up when I was pregnant.
And you got pregnant young.
Yes. That's it. Before that, I didn't wise up. I kept going back. So each time he called, I kept going back. But when I was pregnant now, then it all changed. The baby, for me, I think the baby changed everything for me. My feelings that I had for him, everything. He was still there after,
But how do you now separate yourself, knowing that, all right, you have this child, you have to do it on your own, or do you have his support? How do you manage all of that emotionally?
Emotionally, it's very difficult. I'm not gonna say hard. It's difficult, because you have times when you're alone and you just want to cry, you want to scream, but sometimes you're happy, because when you see your son looking up to you and saying, yes, mom, you're doing a good job and you're taking care of me and I can't wait to take care of you, means that you're doing something right.
My nephew have a sweet mouth. Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard, especially when you know that you want him to be in a better place. You're going to do your very best so he's not short in no department at all.
What about you, Janice? How did you move on, from having Malia to not being with this person, because your situation is different, to not being with this person, watching this person move on, your life is just still there, and the back and forth. How do you?
Well, initially it was hard, but what I did is I focused on Malia's attitude towards him. Because anybody that knows Malia knows that Malia worships her father.
She does. Me and her argue all the time. I'm like, girl.
Yes. So, in a situation like that, the love that she has for him is like, even though I cannot stand him, when I'm around her, it's like, I try to put on this happy face and He's not here, so like we video call a lot and stuff, and even though we are not together, we still try. Trust me. And if you know me and the person, like where we are at now, we are come from. We are come from.
I can say this though, that your Malia's father is a very good father.
He is.
He's so good, because I remember when Kale, just come about, he used to come for Kale all the time. He's very involved with children, and I do like that.
Yeah, I do.
I like that he's very involved. He'll, him worship Malia as well, because that's his princess and she worship him, and it must be a good feeling that she gets from her father. Where you guys are now, I must commend you about that, because I mean, before it wasn't easy, but where you guys are now, I mean,
Yes.
I feel like it's a good place.
And I feel like Malia has a lot to do with that too.
A follow-up question to this is, how is it that being a single mother and dating, falling in love again, and trying to balance time with a new person? How do you deal with introducing your child to your partner?
Don't.
Well, it's hard because you don't know if your child is going to like that person, and children are a very good judge of character. So it is going to be hard, especially when you know that if the person is good, if the person is a really good person, then I think you can chance it. But if you know it's not gonna last, or 6 months down the line that it's not gonna work, it's best you don't introduce your child, because some children will form a bond quickly with that person, especially if the father is not around, and it's going to be hard to break that bond between the person and your child. So I guess everybody just have to see, like, you have to know within yourself if you want your child,
And if you're ready for that.
Yeah, to meet that person.
But how is it dating though, like balancing going on the road versus your child?
Well, honestly, for us, and I'm not, I'm not sure if the word is privilege. I don't think that we can comment on this and be very fair, because one, we have family support, like we're not sharp on that.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
I mean, I feel like we can't comment on
And
that.
I've godmother support and to support.
Yeah. We can't just come on and like, oh, Natalya, said, oh, me, I go,
Yeah,
so and so,
that's true.
so.
And I don't have a life at the moment, so I'm home with the kids.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good thing when you have very good friends and
And
siblings
yeah.
and family, because when you have a child and you want to date, you have to date first. You have to date a person before you're going to say, oh, but you just go into a relationship with this person.
So our next question is, how do you stay motivated?
Friends and family, simple.
Yeah. Friends, family, and my son. He's the one why I'm so driven. He's the one that I work so hard for. He gives me a purpose, basically. So, yeah. And I have enough support behind me. So, yeah. I think them up.
That's it. That's the reason why I feel like it's very important to have like very good friends in your life. Like, thank you guys, and you're not here right now, but because trust me, I have my days.
Tess would have been good for this, because she's been through so much at a young age. She would have been good for this vlog.
Because trust me, it's very good. So sometimes we go through things and we feel even worse, and I just with friends. Because trust me, I have my days and me just feel like this is rock bottom.
Group chats that you don't use all the time to talk foolishness, but when you need somebody you can text in the group chat, have that group chat. Don't have the group chat, then we're gonna send TikTok every day.
What?
I know. But have the group chat where you can text in the group and say, I am not feeling good, and everybody can run over there and support you. But what keep me motivated, my friends and family, as they said, and my goals. I know I want to be a certain place in life by a certain age, and that keep me motivated. So if I'm going through something, may I say, listen, the world is not stopping. No, the carousel never stop turning. Time is going on. Do you stay in bed for 2 days, figure out something in your head, and then the Monday come or whichever day come, and you get up? It's going to be hard, but get up. Time is not stopping for no man. Just get up, get out there, and try to build back yourself. Look beyond that. What I always tell myself is that people are going through way worse. I mean, people are being, getting blind. Some persons are deaf. Some people are losing their limbs. Some people going through a divorce. You're married for 30 years and you have to get up and leave. These are the things I look at and I say, what you're going through is not the worst thing. All right. Are you where you want to be in life? Are you on the path? What is your advice to girls who feel left behind on their goals, especially with social media stunting? Janice, you first.
Okay.
I'm the church because
Alright, for me, I don't think I reached where I want to be in life. Not yet. I'm not giving up on my dream, which is to open a restaurant, which I am going
I'll
to
help
make
you.
happen one way or another. But sometimes when obstacles come in your way or something happens, it may push you back a little. But if you know that you're strong enough and you have friends to push you, then your dreams, you won't give up on your dreams. You will just continue to make steps forward. Even if something pushes 10 steps back, just get up and brush off yourself and say, I can do it. Because if you
It's
don't,
easier said than done, but it can be done.
yeah, but if you don't have the help and the motivation, trust me, you will feel like nothing is going anywhere, nothing is happening. So, yeah, but sometimes it's good to even write down your plans. Give yourself a timeline. Like, if you know, say, alright, this is what I want to happen in the next 2 years or the next 3 years, then you'll get a jump on it. Even something small can turn into something huge.
Write your plans down. I would say that. When I started swimming, I had everything on a paper for an entire year before I started swimming, because I wanted to know the logistics behind it, whether you lose or you win, whether it's successful or not. I wanted to know the logistics between it. But in terms of where I am in life now, I'm very happy because it's on the path of what I want. I have my goals written down. I was very lucky enough to leave university and get a job in the field that I really want, and I'm really lucky that I can keep up with my content as well. Trying to balance now is hard, going back to work, and I deal with brides. You know how that is. By the time you reach home and your ears don't hurt you for the day, you really don't want to talk or interact with anybody else. But I pushed through that phase because I know a few years from now I am going to do something big. I'm going to do something for myself, do it big, and in both worlds with content creating, because I'm only getting better, and with wedding planning, because again, I'm building my portfolio. My advice to young girls, I'm sorry, I'm not
That me
done.
just never say no, because whenever I realized I didn't tell.
Well, we can do that after. You can say where you are in life.
well, for me, I don't think I am where I want to be now. But with time, I know that I will get there. I know that Natalya and Trisha said it's good to have a plan. Yes, it's good to have a plan, because I do have a plan. But what I try not to do is put a time limit to it, because this is sometimes when the time catch up on you and you realize, say, hey, I may not achieve my goal.
You feel
can,
discouraged.
yeah, it really can make you feel discouraged. So what I do, I have my plan, but I do not put a time limit to it. But I know that I have to achieve it one day, somewhere or the other. I think Talia, you mentioned something about social. For me, as Talia said, I'm not really the social media kind of person. So,
But what is your advice to girls who You see Birkin bags online. You feel like a guy have to buy a Birkin
Okay.
bag for you to post online. You feel like you have to travel to post online.
No.
You don't have to.
Me always say happiness is a state of mind. So just try to be happy with what you
yourself.
with yourself, with what you have. Life is not a
I
competition.
mean, look at that girl on TikTok. She lives in the garrison, and her is an outside shower she have, and her video went viral. Like her morning routine. That girl like happy with everything what she have.
Yeah, that's just the key.
And
to
she
life.
posted, she never tried to pretty it up, pretty up. This is what I have and this is what I do.
Yeah, this is what I'm gonna live with.
And you know, a lot of persons come online, even persons I know, you're not really living this life, but you're posting it. One thing with me, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna reach where I want to go in life yet. I can't go everywhere. The only reason I get to go places now is because I do content. Persons are realizing my content, so I get to go to nice places. I get to carry my friends to places, share that experience with them. Sometimes I literally, you work, you have the money, you go. Take yourself out for eat and you can put it online. But don't let every girl feel like this is what they have to do. Don't let girls feel like, all right, I have to get a rich man for post a Birkin bag. I have to get the man for carry me here. So don't make him do this until him wife you know. Everybody's life is different. So based on social media, don't feel like you are not where you want to be because of that. Not everybody meant to be a business person. I can tell you that. So a 9 to 5 is still okay. I'm still doing a 9 to 5. Even though I have my content, I still do my 9 to 5. That's a stable income. Everybody nowadays, because of social media, you feel like you have to have a business, you have to start a business, start a business, sis. But not everybody meant to do this. But yet still don't underestimate your potential. So if you feel like you're the person to have a business, try it. Don't say you're not going to try it because you can't. Try it and then you say, all right, this is not the world. All right, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. You got to learn a bit from us. You got some of our experiences, and young girls, I hope you did learn from us as well. I'm young too. But I hope you did learn from us because a lot of us have a perception in life, no, and when things happen to you, it's not how you think it would be. Any final words?
Keep your head up.
Live life and be happy.
All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you have anything to say, or you know, even if you're going against what we said in the video, you can drop a comment down below. Engage with this video. This video was an engaging video because you wanted to see a different side to me and how I deal with certain things, and this is it. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Why is someone trying to watch a video and no one subscribe?